I still can't believe she said yes to doing this.
I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay, let me shut up. Okay. Where do I start? Okay, well, first of all, this movie's amazing. You're so amazing. I've seen it like 3 times. I listen to it before my shows, and it is awesome, and I love it so much. My first question would be, you're like a diehard Wicked fan, and I've known this about you as a fan for like years, and you've been talking about this for years. Sorry, like I know too much about you. But, and that's my dad, by the way.
I heard you were seeing the movie and I got so emotional. Sorry, I'm so excited.
I'm nervous, okay. But my question is like, you're such a diehard, and I feel like you know the play so well and you know the music so well, and I feel like I just wanted to know, like, going into it, what were things for you that were like totally non-negotiable, that, you know, you were like, I'm not gonna do it unless it's exactly like the play in this way. Like, what were things that just you were very particular about? Was there anything?
Well, I do feel like, in a way, like the nerdy Oz historian that worked on the movie, like I felt like a protective nerd, like the gatekeeping fangirl in the room. And I'm somewhat of a purist when it comes to making musical changes, especially. You know, it has to have an emotional attachment or some sort of, you know, believable intention behind it. So there was a, this is just one example, you know, I wanted to protect it as much as possible and protect Glinda as much as possible. It felt like my job. And in the very beginning, and he told the story first, so I feel like it's okay to share it, but Stephen Schwartz shared that there was a version of Popular in the very beginning that had hip-hop drums in it. And oh my God, I was like, how do I have this conversation in the most loving, respectful way? I was like, this cannot happen. How different would life be today if Popular had trap drums in it? It's just, there's a time and place, and it's not with Glinda because she claps on 1 and 3, and that's okay. And that's okay, but we have to be in character, and she doesn't have that kind of rhythm, and, you know, I just kind of mustered up the courage to say, you know, respectfully, I think maybe she doesn't have that in her, you know, and we have to lead through the honesty of the story and, you know, little things like that, because we had this incredible responsibility of honoring this source material that has been so loved and iconic for 22 years now, and also breathing our new truths into it and finding new meaning for these lines that we've sung in the shower for this whole time, and actually getting into in between the lines and getting to know these women and who they are to us, so that that version can live perfectly and be what it is forever, and we can also create ours just through honesty. But yeah, the trap drums are just an example of the finding that balance. It didn't happen, obviously.
I'm so glad you pushed for that.
Oh, me too. Life would be so different, I think. It would have really ruined everything.